Good morning. I'm working on a book on facing adversity, and I woke up this morning thinking about something I wanted to share with you. And it has to do with facing trauma. Now, last year, when I wrote my thesis at Harvard on child soldiers, I studied post-traumatic stress syndrome. And I learned a lot about how the brain works. And basically, when trauma occurs, a different part of our brain is activated. In a conversation like this, you're processing it through your cortex, through the front of your brain, and you're getting responses and you're thinking about it. When something traumatic happens to us, it bypasses the cortex and goes to the amygdala, where we store our memories. And those memories come up. We often hear of soldiers who have post-traumatic stress, people who go through war, people who suffer violence, people who suffer health issues, people who suffer loss and death, and even people who suffer business losses. It can be devastating to us. In my review of what's important on learning to understand stress and learning to understand trauma and adversity, I have learned that we can come through the other side stronger. And there's actually a term for it. It's called post-traumatic growth. Post-traumatic growth. If you've ever heard of Joseph Campbell, he did the monomyth about the hero's journey, that a hero starts at a certain place, confronts an adversity, goes through all the issues, and comes through the other side. We are all on a hero's journey, and learning to face adversity and coming out stronger and wiser is something that I seek in my own life and for others. We must understand that adversity happens to everyone. And while we may be seen as strong, what if we can teach others to be strong? What if we can teach others to face adversity with ideas and ways that actually work? I am not fooling around with my cancer. I have had 8 surgeries to my face. And as I keep telling my doctors, quit messing with my swarthy good looks. And they do mess with it. They do. And thank you if you think I look great, but I look different than I did 8 surgeries ago. And I feel different than I did 8 surgeries ago. When we decide to grow, everything changes. Everything changes. And I've decided to keep growing. I might have cancer, but cancer does not have me. You might have adversity, but adversity does not have you. I hope you choose to join me on April 30th for a live event where I talk about going far in the face of adversity. The F stands for faith, the A stands for acceptance, and the R stands for recognition. Understanding adversity is not for the weak of heart, but understanding adversity is something each of us can do with grace and strength and find peace. Looking forward to seeing you soon.